This is the Mastercard
pre-payment
CEO.
messaging system for the financial industry, which covers, say, payments, FX, trade, in terms of securities, etc., not reconciliations, etc. What we're looking with the crypto, though, is where SWIFT would have a store and forward system for most of its payment transactions,
being replaced.
Service level agreements that in a certain time I will do something if the payment turns up at a certain time during the day. Here we're looking at the new network styles, which allow
SWIFT,
instant, real-time movement of the funds and visibility of those funds as well. So we would not have a situation where banks need to come back to you and say, have my funds arrived? It's 3 days later.
The ledger system.
I need to find out or find query messages moving around the network. There's nothing like that. I don't believe Ripple is going to replace SWIFT. Ripple is one of the complementary networks, which is going to allow those institutions who need real time to make use of that. And I think we're also seeing that SWIFT are changing their network capability so that real time will be a possibility as well. But we may also see Ripple XRP moving across the SWIFT network as a currency when we're perhaps using something like
of XRP. So let's sum up what this guy just said. This is the CEO of Mastercard. He's saying that SWIFT, which is used to send money from country to country and also used to send money from agency to agency, will use Ripple XRP as their store of currency to make these transactions. For his company, Mastercard, they buy and sell debt. It's not feasible to have a token that's worth $2 to do that, because then you're sending hundreds of thousands of tokens to equal someone's debt or a storage of debt if you're lumping everybody into one transaction, all right? Or for, say, a company that owns houses, you don't want each house to be worth several 100,000 tokens. It's more like Bitcoin, where you want a house to be worth 3.5 tokens. And that's why people are very bullish on the price of XRP, because if industries are going to be using it, these large industries, these large companies, they don't talk in dollars. They talk in hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars. They don't make little transactions. And I don't want to send 200,000 tokens to somebody. I want to send 3. I want to send 3 tokens. And then from there on the ledger, it says, you made a payment of 3 tokens to this person. It processed in 0.5 seconds now that person has their money. And so this isn't an if, this is a when. When SWIFT adopts XRP, the price of XRP over the small amount of time that happens will skyrocket. And this is why so many people say, get in before it's too late. So for Bitcoin, you can still buy Bitcoin and people accumulate Bitcoin. You can buy $50 worth of Bitcoin, but it'll take you a long time to get a Bitcoin. Companies, large ETF companies and BlackRock and, Chase Bank, Mastercard, certain governments, they have millions of dollars. They can buy 100 Bitcoins. Regular people aren't buying 100 Bitcoins. But companies weren't buying Bitcoins in 2011 when a Bitcoin was $5. So this is like Bitcoin in 2011. And if you're patient and if you hold, in 10 to 15 years, the tokens that you've accumulated potentially could be worth Bitcoin numbers or more. XRP, and possibly a few other things are basically the future. It's not financial advice. Don't take my word for it. But I know people always say, man, I wish I had bought Bitcoin back then. I wish I had bought Tesla. I wish I had bought Apple. I wish I had bought, whatever it is. The price goes up. And there's a point where, it gets to a point where the price isn't where regular people are going to make money buying it. And at that point, only institutions are buying it and accumulating it. Hedge funds. And now you see these hedge funds and these major companies are starting to look at XRP and say, this is going to be our new system. And people always say market cap, market cap, market cap. When Swift adopts XRP, it will raise the market cap. I expect the market cap to be up in the trillions, similar to Bitcoin. Not financial advice. Call it gambling. But I believe in it. Many people are believing in it. And more big industries are talking about it for a reason. God bless. Happy New Year. Have a great day.